Hello guys, it's your Quant, and in this video we are going to discuss about arbitrage and how to make $1,000 risk-free thanks to arbitrage. And we're also going to discuss about how efficient the markets are. So we are on Mad Lad's collection, and so it will give you like some quant kind of like thinking on something very kind of like unique. So we are on Solana now. We are on Mad Lad's collection, one of the biggest, I would say, NFT collection on Solana. So we can see that Mad Lad's NFT were close to 200 Solana and now back at like 70 Solana. So you can see that we had like some deep correction. So of course the price of Solana dumped, pumped and everything. So that also like, of course, like impacts the price of it like in Solana. So perhaps seeing it like in dollars, recommend you to go have a try, will make more sense. And you can see here that you have the collection listed. Now, if we go on Tensor, it's another like NFT marketplace on Solana. We can see that we have some Mad Lads for sale. So some are very cool. But if we scroll down a bit more, we can see that, here, okay, like here we have some. Here you have like a small W, so for wormhole and stuff. So it means that these NFTs, if you buy them, you will be able to redeem some wormhole like tokens, because basically every Mad Lad got airdrop some wormhole. So it was like a project listed recently, very big one. Jump is behind it and everything. So a pretty big project. I don't have it in my portfolio. Don't plan to have it, but still a pretty big project. And so if you claim this Mad Lad, you will be able to claim some wormhole, and like every month you will be able also to claim the remaining, I would say, wormhole, because like basically I think they got airdropped, as mentioned here, 16,000 wormhole tokens, which was worth like $40,000 pre-market. Was kind of crazy, with some unlocked at the TGE, and then you get like some wormhole like vesting for you, and you get like some daily, I think, rewards. So that was very cool perks from, I would say, the Mad Lad's collection. Big shout out to them. And so if we check now the wormhole price, so we can see that the price went down quite significantly. So now the airdrop value is like lower, and we can see that the market cap is still pretty big, and the fully diluted value is like kind of like big for a project that is a big one. But I don't know, I'm not that bullish, on wormhole, especially this kind of project. We'll not go into details, but very say risky in terms of hacks and everything. So that's the thing I don't like to have in my portfolio for like medium term, I would say. Then if we go back to the charts a bit more clearly, we can see that we have a discount of 75%. So what's the trade here? The trade here is like, by buying these Mad Lads who have worth 10 Solana, more than the floor price, I think what I would do here is like, I would buy them, sell the airdrop, and then relist them, I think, closer to where I purchased them. Because I think like the Mad Lads floor price can pump. So here I'm not doing like an arbitrage where I'm like 100% neutral, because if I want to be 100% neutral, it's like I will have to first buy the Mad Lads, being able to short one. So perhaps you can borrow one and short one on Solana, but you have a price difference. But here the idea is like you will have some exposure to Mad Lads, but I think it's like a good EV, so expected value trade, because like the Mad Lad full price went down quite a lot. And so that would be like kind of like the trade. Or I would monitor kind of like the arbitrage here, because perhaps the arbitrage can like just widen and like it makes a bit more sense. So yeah, that would be the cool thing here. And it's unfortunately because I've seen this arbitrage like 2 weeks ago, something like that, and some were listed like way lower, like almost close to the floor price. It was pretty insane. So I grabbed two, and I should have done the video, and I just wanted to grab more today because I purchased some Solana on dip. That was like, okay, I can gamble on this Solana, kind of joking, right? But I was like, yeah, and now the arbitrage is less profitable than when it was when I wanted to do it. But so it was a funny one, so that's it. I need to record the video. And the thing is, like, if I were to claim the arbitrage now, the airdrop now, am I selling here? Because like if wormhole do pump like a 2x, then it doubles like kind of like the arbitrage. And so then you can take a lot of things into consideration, like the inflation on the wormhole, all this kind of stuff. Perhaps you want to sell before the next, I would say, big unlock, stuff like that. But that's pretty interesting. I think the goal of this video is like first to see that many guys are doing that, like because many guys were took the arbitrage that I took, just because like honestly it was, I think, I don't remember like the floor price, but I think it was like a bit higher, and you had like some like 3-4 Solana more than the floor price listed, where you could claim the wormhole airdrops. So I made some money off of that. But the crazy thing is like, you know, these kind of like arbitrage don't really last, because some guys just see it and just take it, you know, in crypto. And that's, I think, one of the craziest thing in crypto is like there is so many smart people that are always looking everywhere, that front running everybody. That's, I don't know, it's pretty impressive. So yeah, so that was it. I think that was a kind of like a cool video about arbitrage. So always the same thing of an arbitrage. You have multiple like kind of like arbitrage, but basically the idea is like, are you able to buy something at a place A and being able to sell it at a place B, where basically the price is more expensive at the place B, and you just take the difference minus the cost of moving the asset from A to B. So back in the time, let's say you could do some arbitrage like on gold, like from, I don't know, one city to another, you have to walk and everything was costing money. Nowadays, everything is, I would say, using the internet. So pretty straightforward, but yeah, that's funny. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and like, I think that's also like a good thing to have in mind, is like to always thinking as if you were looking to find the next kind of like arbitrage. So always thinking about arbitrage and always think quant. So that was it. That was your quant, and thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, and see you for another video.